Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's nice to see you. Look at all these divas everywhere, all over our backgrounds. It's as we interview them, we will be adding them to our backdrops here. So, hey, we are the DeFi Divas. We're out here with TruBadger on our YouTube page. It's so great to see you. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to pop them into the chat. We have some badgers who are watching, and will get us that information. I wanted to mention we are going to start looking at that 30-minute mark for our calls. We really want to keep you engaged, and we certainly don't want to carry on and on about stuff you don't want to hear. We would never do that, but just in case we did. So we're gonna try to keep that right at the 30-minute mark. But my name is Deb Caswell. We've got Fire Badger with us. That is Don Clifton, and we've got Rhonda Benbow with us as well. Another one of our amazing badgers. Two of our founders of TruBadger. And I just want to say thank you, ladies, for working so hard. If you're wondering who was behind the scenes for months and months and months putting this whole thing together, these two ladies and a few of the gents that are out there on our website. Thank you for all of your hard work. We really appreciate it. So today we have with us Miss Candis Luther, and she is Nana Badger. Is that right?
No, Mimi Badger.
Oh, Mimi Badger. Oh,
I'm Mimi Badger.
We'll get Nana Badger up here another day. We've got Mimi Badger up on the panel, and Candis, you and I go way back. I mean, way back. So most of us have worked together for about 5.5 years on this team, 4.5 to 5.5 years, most of us. Well, Candis and I, we knew each other in another community that we were working very hard to build. I mean, way back in the day, like 10 years ago. Is that right?
Oh, gosh.
I think so.
Maybe even longer, 10 or longer.
Yes. Yeah. So it might be longer than that. So I was so happy the day that I saw her. Mostly I was happiest when she actually joined our team and started working with us. And that's the path that I wanted to go down first with you, Candis, because you've been a part of this team that we've put together years ago, and you were working on some other projects. And then now what you do is you work for Digibot, one of our other companies. It's our company where we do auto trading. We've built an auto trading bot in the crypto space, and we absolutely love it. And that's where you work currently. Can you kind of talk to us about how you got your start over there? What compelled you to have a look into crypto?
Well, I was part of the beta testing with Digibot, and that was fine. That was all I wanted to do, because to me, crypto was like the most intimidating thing, and I didn't really know if I even wanted to go in and learn a whole lot about it. But to have something that could auto trade for me, I always found trading fascinating, whether it was Forex or anything like that, but just never really got into it. Couldn't find the right path to go down, or even someone that I trusted, because there was so much of it out there in the world and didn't really know who to trust. But when I came with beta testing with Digi and getting to know Doug and working with all of you guys, the trust was there, and I felt more comfortable with it. I was, as you're saying, I was working for some of these other companies in the support, and we caught up with everything we needed to do, and I was already vetted, and I thought, okay, y'all have a need over here, let me throw it out here, I'll be glad to help you. And thinking I'm just gonna help with emails and phone calls. Well, it went further than that. And I realized too, wow, if I'm going to do this, I've really got to learn. And Deb, I have to tell you, you were definitely an inspiration for me, because you, side by side with Doug, with everything you had learned and watching you, it was very inspiring. And I thought, oh, when I grow up, I want to be like Deb. So it just started clicking, and I started learning more about it. And then I realized there's a lot of people that had signed up for Digibot, but they didn't know where to start. They didn't know what to do. So I opened up a calendar to do some one-on-ones with folks, and met everybody where they were. I know for me, years ago, when crypto came out, instead of somebody just saying, hey, buy you some Bitcoin and not showing you anything, had somebody shown me where to start. Simple things like for us in the US, get a Coinbase account. This is where you buy Bitcoin. A little bit about trading, someone to kind of take you under their wing and show you and guide you and meet you where you are. It makes it a whole lot less intimidating. So I had that experience by coming in with Doug and you in the Digibot, started learning, and I just love being able to meet people where they are and get them started in it so they can feel comfortable with what they're doing.
I love that. I love that. And I have to say that it was that model. And I think you championed this model. If I remember correctly, you set up the calendars, you started meeting with people with Zoom. I started meeting with people with Zoom. We started doing smaller groups. And I think you championed what we're doing over on the TruBadger side. So I just want to give you a huge shout out for that. It is our differentiator. It is what we, now we've got Carolyn, we've got Steve all day, every single day, plus Sharona, plus Candis, plus, others who are over there meeting people where they are, exactly what Candis had started over in Digibot. And I just think, we're just so grateful for that because again, it is what sets us apart. And it's a beautiful thing. So thank you for that.
I'm going to jump in and add something to that. So this is a Candis minute. Candis, absolutely. That's what I think is wonderful about women in general. We see a problem or a need, and we have this heart. You particularly have such a servant's heart that says, how can I help? What can I do to make this easier? I went through it. I don't want others to go through that. And Candis is exactly what she's done. She's opened that up as well as others and said, okay, how can we make this successful? How can I help as many people as possible? And it's, Deb, I think you said Dawn and Rondo, you did a great job of getting this started. Yeah. And the team that are in there with Candis and Carolyn and Steve and all that are the ones that are keeping it going, because it's that ability to help people, Candis, that is driving, I think, the heart of TruBadger and drives so many of the people on our team. It's just we're all very like-minded in that sense. So I'll join with Deb and say thank you for stepping in and seeing how can I make this easier. How can we solve this problem? And it's brilliant.
Well, and I have to give a shout out to Carolyn, Steve, and Sharona as well. They are amazing. Carolyn started the crypto with Crayola. She started out with the crayons, and to see where she is now and how she's teaching others and the service heart that she has. And I just have to give them the shout out because Carolyn, myself, and Sharona, all three work together in support, and we kind of thick as thieves, I guess. But that, if we didn't have each other, this really wouldn't be possible, because there's no way I could do it myself. So it takes a village. It takes all of us, but we all have the same service heart, and it is to help others. And to me, the most rewarding feeling, it's when someone gets excited and I can get excited with them because they have got their TruBadger, or with Digibot, we got their account set up, or they get their first trade and they call me and say, hey, I got some trades. That is the most rewarding part of it right there.
Yeah. Awesome. I love it. Dawn, what questions do you have for Candis today?
Well, I think that was a very well thought out first question. First of all, I love the response. And you touched on a lot of things that are so important. But what I think I'd like to know the most is, you, just like most of us, you talked about being intimidated, right? When you were first just thrust into this world and kind of had to learn it. That's kind of where we all were on this team, at least, because, you know, this was a new thing to all of us, and we all just dove in and tried to learn as best we could. We definitely fed off each other. We learned from each other. It was beautiful. I'm appreciative, you know, to all of you for what you've taught me too. But back to that intimidation piece, I'd like to know, because you're in these Zooms with all these individual people and you're helping them, and a lot of them are women, right? I'm sure the men too, that there's some that don't have a clue what to do as well, right? It's not just women who are intimidated by this space, but I think I'd really like to know, of the people that you've helped and what you're seeing on a day-to-day basis, is there anything that as a team we could do better to kind of ease that intimidation, or maybe from a training perspective elsewhere, not just in these Zooms, but, you know, I know we're working on a couple of things that we've mentioned. We're doing a whole roadmap and things like that, trying to help people better. Is there anything else you think we could do to really help on that front?
Oh, wow. We're doing so much to help everyone with that. Videos, written format, you know, we're always educating. Education, that's very important. It's kind of like any suggestions that any members have, I'm more than welcome to take them. Send them my way. Send them our way. We're more than welcome to take any suggestions that you might have. Because everybody learns in different ways. You've got some that, you know, they'd much rather just learn with videos. You've got some that they want you to hold their hand, even after, if they've done a step 20 times, just having somebody there with them, it just makes it more comfortable for them. So anything we can do to help make you feel comfortable and with intimidation, again, it's about learning. You've got to be educated. The confidence I had in what I do now with crypto, and believe me, I still have a very, very long ways to go. My confidence level sometimes is still very, every now and then I'll even get with somebody else, you know, maybe Carolyn or somebody, show me, you know, I just need you to be there with me while I do this. But once you start learning, it will help your confidence go up, and then you'll be more sure about yourself. But that being said, I'd like to touch on this just a little bit. Even when your confidence level goes up, never let your guard down. Always stay safe. You know, not to give your password out to your social media or anything like that. Regardless of who it is that's helping you, never, ever, ever give out your password. And this thing with the seed phrase, never give it out. That's something we will never do. So I think once you keep in mind that you keep those safety rules, that's going to help as well.
I think that is so brilliant. I'm so glad you said that and brought that up, because we are finding that a lot here in this project, right? So much scamming going on. It was kind of an eye-opener for me. I kind of knew it was there, right? But I didn't realize how easily people could be affected. And that was the surprise to me. Especially like in our Telegram group, right? We try to keep people safe. We're doing everything we can do to guide them. And, you know, we all have on our little profiles and things, you know, we'll never DM you. And we try to get that message out a lot. So I think we just need to keep doing that. I don't know that there's much else we can do to keep people safe, because they are their own owners of their accounts, right? And if they're going to choose to share their seed phrase with someone, I don't know what more we can do there, but I think we can just keep championing, you know, that message and get more training out there and everything that we're trying to do and accomplish. And I'm so glad you brought that up. That was really good.
You know, what else was surprising? What I was surprised by is how easily people could be manipulated to give their seed phrase or give their information, or how trusting you are when you see a profile picture and it looks like somebody you know.
Right.
And you're okay with giving them, some information, but man, in this space, not so much. It's yeah, that was surprising to me. And I had gone for help out on PancakeSwap one day, and I knew I was getting a lot of messages outside of PancakeSwap, and I knew that wasn't right. But one person in particular had responded to me and said, PancakeSwap help desk. Right. And so, of course, I started interacting with them, but I knew enough not to trust, right? I knew enough not to trust. And it breaks my heart, the people in crypto who don't know enough not to trust that, right? So you can easily never click on a link that somebody provides to you, never fill out information in a Google form that somebody sends to you because they're going to help you with your crypto. Never give them those seed phrases, passwords. My goodness. Yeah.
Definitely.
Got to keep them safe, right, Candis?
Definitely. And that's one thing too, when we're on Zooms with members, we always, if you have to share your screen, we will get you to stop sharing your screen. But when you come to those personal information things, because we don't want that knowledge either.
Right. That protects them, but it also protects us.
Protects us as well.
We don't want to see, that. We're talking about security and that. So I do want to bring up something that Candis did at the end of last month. That was just such a beautiful thing. We in Digibot, we had some traders who came into our Skype group and they were saying, this doesn't look right. Something's going on here. What's happening? And Candis immediately had no idea what the issue was, right? But she said, hey, here's my Zoom link. Everybody is welcome. Come join me, show me what's happening, and let's move forward from there. Now, think about when you have an issue that is going to require some customer service through a company. And something maybe has happened and you're kind of shocked in the moment, right? But you just really need to talk to somebody. How many companies are out there at, I think it was probably 7 or 8 o'clock your time, Candis. It was late.
It was late, yeah.
And here she is on a Sunday night saying, let me see what's going on. Come on, and here's my link. That was one of the most beautiful moments that we've had. And I really just commend you for using your nurturing. This is about women in crypto, right? You're going to find that women are very nurturing, right? We want to reach out and help. Like, what can we do? And that really is our core team. That's where our focus is how can we help? What can we do for you specifically? Thank you, Candis. You're just
thank you.
She's a gift.
Yeah. Well,
a gift.
When we asked her on this call, we didn't tell her that we were just going to shower her with all kinds of
yeah.
We love our Candis.
We do.
My one of my other personalities, I guess, if you want to call it that, I have the Mimi Badger, and that's what I started out with. And all of the gang has periodically like, oh, I need Candis because she needs to look in this. So I kind of got dubbed like the detective or the investigator. We have a couple that live overseas, and they thought they lost their money. They sent it. They thought they sent it to the correct wallet down the right network. Well, they had just sent it on a wrong network, but I didn't know. It was right when TruBadger was getting ready to start or get going. And so I had to get familiar with BSC scan and all this. So I got in there and I dug in, and it took almost 2 weeks, several times of getting on the calendar with them because our time difference and everything. So I'd either get up really early and they, so we could do that. Fortunately, through a lot of detective work, we were able to find their money, and it was almost $11,000 US dollars worth of money between USDT and BTC that they had. Wow. So I kind of got dubbed the investigator or detective in that area, but I got as excited, if not more. Well, no, I couldn't have gotten more excited than what they were, but it was so exciting to me. I was sitting over here in my chair, throwing my arms over. Yay,
As
we
if it
done
was
we
your
done it.
money.
So,
I
yeah,
bet,
so-
as if it was yours.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So, yeah, and to know that they did not lose that money, it was just, it was one of the best days to me right there. So
I love it.
it's fun. And I have a lot of fun. You know, I've gotten to know a lot of great people, made a lot of friends, and of course, then I have my family here now, and it's just great.
Life is good.
Life is good.
Awesome.
You know, we say that that TruBadger is a deflationary reflection DeFi utility token, and I think we need to fix that up. And that TruBadger is a giant heart and community who also is
Yeah.
Right.
deflectionary and reflection, and because the leading with helping people and getting people to the next level, introducing them to crypto, inviting them in to say, try this. It's you can enter this space for $5, you know, $20, whatever you have. I joke, and this is all true. This is a recycled cup from Starbucks. I used to spend $6 or something like that on a stupid Starbucks many times.
Yeah.
And then I'm like listening to a talk from Peter talking about if you just took, you know, whatever that coffee money and you put it into Bitcoins, was 2 years ago or whatever, instead of into a coffee, an overpriced coffee. And so now these are, you know, fake, make it at home. Oh, it disappears. Sorry, I get distracted. And instead put that into well, before I was putting into Bitcoin into Digi, but now I just, dump it into TruBadger. And honestly, if you just set it to, you know, 3 days, 4 days, you know, whatever, $1 a day, you go in there and all of a sudden you find $6 at the end of the week. Oh, I'm just going to buy $6 worth of TruBadger, because that could set you for life as this grows. And starting small takes the fear out of it, because you're not saying, okay, let's put $11,000 in. Yeah, if you lose that, oh my stars. So $5, $10, whatever. And you put your foot in that water and you learn about the space and the process. And then you watch what happens to that little, you know, $6 from your Starbucks chai tea latte that you didn't buy, and you see that grow and grow and grow. That is what I just find fascinating.
I love that. And you know, just today on my mom's wallet, I went ahead and got about. It's just interesting that you're bringing this up. I got $6 in TruBadger, and I was just looking at her account. It gave her 192 million TruBadgers at $6.
Beautiful.
Now today, that's, you know, 192 million only equals $6. But then as people get to know our token, as we start launching these utilities, it's that 192 million TruBadger tokens is certainly not going to be worth $6, right? We are not financial advisors. So, and you know, there's always a risk. We have no idea where we're going to end up. But the thought that you can get that many tokens with that little tiny bit, and you know, it took me like 10 seconds to put the transaction through. I mean,
seriously.
Yeah, that's much better than a coffee.
And that's going to grow on its own, whether you add to it or not, because of the reflection.
Because of the reflection.
Even though if you say you go, okay, I've got $50 I'm going to dump in there, and you never have another dime you put in, it's going to gain value as the token matures and we add projects and that sort of thing. And then you're earning this reflection on all of the activity, and it's growing whether you're doing anything or not. Again, it's just fascinating to watch and learn. And even though it was very, very intimidating to start with, because those words and the process was so foreign, now all of a sudden you kind of go, we got this, right? And if you don't have it, you got us. You have the group of TruBadger, the squad we call ourselves collectively. How many? We've got 15, 16, 17. How many of us are there? I can't remember now. And the squad will help you. You know, you're never alone in this adventure, ever. You may want to be alone, but we'll find you. Just saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will,
well, in closing,
yes.
I mean, today was monumental day for us, right? Got listed on CoinMarketCap.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, we have been waiting and praying and hoping and pushing for weeks. And that happened early morning, around 2 a.m., I think, sometime around there. It was amazing. All that excitement. And the Telegram was so fun to wake up to, and Skype and everything. It was really fun. And then, of course, Coin Tiger. We've been working with them the last week or so, and we're listed with them, and that's going to start cranking, I think, tomorrow. And that exchange will be open. We can hop on there and trade some and have fun there. It's just, it's a great week. Just a great week.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And the joy, in case for some reason you missed all of the news about CoinMarketCap and you haven't looked at Telegram, but you're watching this here, if you have a Trust wallet and you have tokens in it, open it up, because it shows you how much it's worth now, because we're on CoinMarketCap and it's so fun to just see that right in front of your face. So it's a great day. And we got to have Candis with us.
That's right.
And thank you so much.
Which is not easy, because she's so busy. She's probably like, well, I gotta go save some other life. I gotta go find another 11, 20 grand.
Right.
I'm just going to show you guys what we look like on CoinMarketCap since Dawn brought this. Here we are. Look at that, TruBadger. We've still got 7 zeros in this number, so it's still a phenomenal time to jump in, grab some TruBadgers.
Absolutely.
Look at that chart.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you can come on down here and let us know if you feel good about this one. And lots of great information out here. We've got a fully diluted market cap of 29,203,203. That is phenomenal and fantastic. But I want to show you why you should be excited. These charts out on CoinMarketCap are always kind of funny to look at. And then PooCoin is also kind of funny to look at, but I'm going to come over here to PooCoin and show you once again. We really like to show this chart. You don't see them look like this very often. So here's our day one when we launch. We went down just a bit and then boom, right back up. We've ridden up and away. And it's a fun token to be involved in. You guys really do come out here and consider grabbing some of this for yourself. Grab a wallet, put a little TruBadger in it. Like Rhonda said, it doesn't take a whole lot, skip a couple of cups of coffee and you are golden. And reflection, I just want to make sure everybody understands that piece, right? So there's a tax on anytime somebody swaps in or swaps out with TruBadger, there's a 10% tax that is charged. That 10% tax sends TruBadger tokens to every token holder. So 3% of it goes to every token holder, right? So you're adding, you might have a little bit of tokens now, but every day you're getting more and more and more added to your balance. And then for doing nothing, right? And then 2% goes to marketing and innovation, which is very, very important, because that's what helps to bring the utilities that we talk about to you. We have Catapult Swap coming soon. Yeah, Dawn? Dawn is one of the, she's behind that project. She's the one that's rolling that out with the programmers. When does that look like? By the end of the month? This month? Is that where
it looks like August right now? We've still got some work to do.
Okay.
So that looks like it'll roll out in August. And then we've got a couple more exciting things coming in September and October. So we're very, very happy about this innovation fund that we started from the very beginning. Like, we don't have to go to the community and say, please donate, because we need to do some stuff. That's the best part of this whole model and the way we treat it like a business. I love that so much.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Agreed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. In closing, anybody have anything to add? Candace,
I know you guys keep saying you want to meet me where I'm at. So I'm here in Oceanside. So you guys will come and meet me in Oceanside.
I'm just down the
Candace?
street from you in Carlsbad.
Yes.
So sure, yeah, we definitely do need to get together.
Well, you know,
Candace to come meet me where I'm at, so I can give her a big hug.
we have a place that we're working on now, since I'm in Alabama and Carolyn is Toronto and Canada and everybody else is kind of in between. We're going to get us of course, we're going to have our island one day, but we're going to get a plot of land somewhere, and that's going to be our Canabama place for all of us to be together, to have a retreat. So
I love it.
In a heartbeat.
yeah,
Looking forward to that.
definitely.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh my
ladies. Well,
God.
thank you very much, guys. We are looking
Thank
for
you.
more ladies who want to step into the crypto space. So if that's you, if you're watching this and thinking, oh, that makes me nervous, we're all here to help. So please join our Telegram group. And I'm sure somebody's going to post that in the, actually our website has a direct link to our Telegram group. So go out to our website, TruBadger.io, click on the Telegram link, join us, ask your questions. We're going to get you all up to speed on all things crypto. We're going to help you every step of the way, and we can't wait. And by the way, yes, we are the DeFi Divas, but this TruBadger crypto space is for everyone. So
Yes.
everyone's welcome. Come join us, you guys.
Absolutely.
Nice to see you today.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys.
Thank you.